Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video over a minute long. I've been uploading on here for about a year, I think, but it's just been shorts. And I've really been putting off recording a video with my actual voice in it. I have been really nervous to insert myself into my art. Basically ever since I've started drawing, my art has always tried to be an expression of myself without using my words. And it's just trying to show how I feel. Even if I'm just drawing fan art or something, I try to let all of my stuff speak for itself. And I've always just felt a little strange adding my voice to it. It feels redundant. But here I am, for the first time, talking over my art, just for you. And all that to say is, in this video, I'm watercoloring, it's actually gouache, but you know, I honestly couldn't tell you the difference. I'm sure, I think it's like a pigment thing is the difference, but I use it like watercolor. So here I'm watercoloring a portrait of Peyton Talbot. He's a UFC fighter based out of Las Vegas, I think, and practices mostly MMA. He seems like a really cool, artsy kind of guy, and I appreciate his style on and off in and out of the ring, and his overall commitment to creativity and his own personal vibe. I don't know. Very admirable. I really appreciate a person who's fully committed to their own thing and really wants to, like, build something just based off of something they love. I love a person who puts their entire ass into stuff they care about. That's really awesome. So, where am I at in here? I'm coloring his hair right now. Cool, whatever. What else should I say? I'm 20 years old. I've been posting online. Well, I've been posting my art since I was about 15. It started as a thing to do during COVID, and now it's something I'm legitimately trying to do more just because it incentivizes me to draw more and makes it into something that I feel is more productive, because I've gotten into the really bad habit of being like, I'm tired from work, I should sleep, I should eat, I should clean, which I should do all of those things, but I deny myself the joy of making stuff, which I think has been driving me actually insane. I think the last time I really drew before this last couple of weeks that I've picked back up was in like April, and I painted a portrait for a woman that I stayed with in New York. Lovely lady. Her name is Lissalot. She's an artist and a family friend, but I painted a portrait of her and mailed it to her, and I hope she got it. I never did hear from her confirming that she did get it, but you know, I hope she did. And I feel kind of awkward being like, hey, did you get that portrait I painted you? Did you like it? Because what if it was horrible and she hated it? I don't think it was. It's posted if you want to go see it. It's on my Pinterest, where all of my finished artwork gets uploaded. Same handle as this channel, by the way. Anyway, I hadn't really painted anything since the last time, or since I went to New York, and I painted that gift. And now I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I've been really just filled with hope and positivity from the Superman movie, like many people have. And also, just getting to nerd out over superheroes again is so refreshing. I used to be really into DC and Marvel as like a middle schooler, had lots of friends growing up that were super into Marvel. My childhood best friend, Batman / Harley Quinn fiend, and I was into Superman, so that was kind of like our little thing as kids. But I had gotten really tired of Marvel. It's very formulaic, and it just doesn't really appeal to me in the same way the current Gunniverse DC stuff has. I think also because of their choice of styling, I'm very picky about aesthetics. And so the heavy use of like CGI and VFX kind of drives me away from Marvel, no matter how anticipated it is. My suspension of disbelief is completely disintegrated when I watch a Marvel movie, because not that superheroes are based in any kind of reality to begin with, but in Marvel, they're just always in space, bro. They're always in front of these damn green screens. I want a practical set in movies so bad. Fun fact about me, I actually want to be a scenic designer. That's my ultimate dream, is to get to be a scenic designer, theatrically or cinematically or for concerts or whatever. I would love that. I did it in high school and I went to college for it for a little bit, but I had to drop out for financial reasons. But getting to see so many amazing sets and like filming on site in the current DC stuff, from like Suicide Squad has some really beautiful sets. The second one, not the first one. Fuck that movie. Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, Superman currently. Batman was beautiful, though it's not part of the canon as far as I know. But I just really appreciate how beautiful the current James Gunn-led DC stuff is. Blue Beetle was really pretty too, and I know that was a little bit before he started, but just all of that is so awesome. And James Gunn's use of practical effects, like in his Guardians of the Galaxy run, where they were using like these really cool, they had a full scale like dummy of Chris Pratt, so that I can't remember her name, but the woman who plays Nebula, so that he could be carried, and that was a real like thing, that it was a full, like, it was just so cool. And I don't know, all to say is I just really appreciate art getting to be made by hand, and I think that's part of why I've stayed a traditional artist for so long, even though it can at times be a little bit more expensive than switching over to digital art and really refining that skill. I appreciate with my entire being the dedication to, you know, physical media and physical art, and just getting to see people exist in a space that someone else made, or to physicalize the fantasy of anything is really cool. With that being said, though, I'm wrapping up here. Let me see. I'm not even sure that I finished the piece in this video, which I'm really sorry about. Moving forward, I would like to do longer, slower painting videos where I'm talking as I'm working along, or doing voiceovers over slowed down footage, just because when I do paint, I kind of lock in and I don't speak at all, and I sit there until I'm done, which isn't even that long. Every piece that I do takes like maybe 2 hours, unless it's a different media. But until next time, I'll see you guys later, and to see the actual completed piece, please check out my Pinterest, and you can see all my finished stuff there. Same handle as here. Bye-bye.